Okay, so today's game we're going to look at why chess is so difficult because it's a balance between strategic ideas, and tactics. Okay, let's find out why my opponent lost this game. So d4, c4, he plays e6, or c6 rather. Okay, all right, look up here, I think it shows the book moves. These are all book moves, okay? And without realizing it, we're playing book moves, we're moving towards the center, we're developing our pieces. Now, look, bishop to g4 is an inaccuracy. Why? That's the question. Why is it an inaccuracy? Yeah, it's developing. Yeah, it's attacking something. All the things we're taught we should do, right? Well, a couple of reasons. It's leaving an undefended pawn here, right, which can give me a tempo when I attack it. But what does the computer want me to do? All right. Oh, look, it's best move. I'm attacking the bishop. But look, I've violated a principle. I've moved my knight twice. This is why chess is hard, because it's based in compensation. Now, I'm going for the bishop, right, so I can get the bishop pair, which is a middle game strategic idea. That's how I'm looking at it anyway, based on my limited knowledge. So he runs, and the computer says that's excellent. But look at the evaluation. Plus 1.39, still maybe not absolutely enough to win. Now it's going to be a matter of technique. Let's see, watch. I take, it says it's best. Knight takes, says it's best. I still can't, I want to play e4, right? So I can get more center space. But I can't do it. The bishop's pinning that pawn. The evaluation's up, 1.94. Now, it considers it an inaccuracy, but it's still a 0.96. It considered g4 best at this point. Wait a minute. Yeah, it wanted it now, which I could get away with, but... All right, so queen to b3 is not a losing move. Now, queen to b6, inaccuracy, right? Well, here's the thing. What is my threat? I mean, I'm threatening that undefended pawn. You see how that now ends up being me dictating play now based on the bishop coming out. And I take the knight first, which the computer says is best, right? Now I'm up +2. He takes, which is best. Queen takes. And I throw in the check, right? I saw this. Now I can keep him from castling. I take the queen back. And now we're up +2, right? So now it's a matter of technique. If I don't play poorly, if I don't give him opportunities, if I shut down his counterplay, they say now it's a matter of technique, right? All right, so we can just look at the evaluation. I'll show you the moves, and we'll just see how, because I know players like to see the rest of the game, so I'll just play it out. I won't even comment really unless there's no reason. I'm just showing you the rest of the game. So it's just a matter of technique now, as they say, but easier said than done. And I'm going to take advantage of, I have to develop still. I may not be playing the best technique, right, to win the game, but I don't give up the advantage now till the rest of the game, till the ending of the game. I have, all right, he still lacks development. And now there's a threat. What is my threat? I have a check right here, right? The rook's undefended. Power move number 3. And I have a check. Power move number 1. So, and that pawn is pinned, yeah? Which I'm going for. b5 is a mistake, so I throw the check in. Oh, it's best. Great. He takes, I take. I take, right? It's because my threat is to win the knight. But he found a way out of that, which with a check, right? See? Lovely. Good way to save the knight. And now the knight is saved, but +5 evaluation. I take. What did it say? Bishop. It said bishop take was best, but I figured I could trade down and still win. Wait a minute. Bishop takes b7 was best. Yeah, I thought about that, but I didn't think it would work. Let's see. Bishop takes b7. Why not rook takes? Why not rook takes rook after I do that? What's wrong with that? I've got to look at this quickly. Bishop takes. I mean, why not? Oh, that's why. No, wait a minute. I was looking at this. And then what? Sorry for the digression here. But yeah, I was looking at this during the game and I didn't think it would work. Rook takes. Yeah, it got too complicated for me. I mean, that's the reason. I mean, he could just, take with the king. Why not take with the... Oh, I will save my bishop. But I still won't be up a piece. Right? And then I move with check, right? But, yeah, that's the reason I didn't go this route, because it wasn't clear to me. All right, that's the other thing. If things get too complicated, then there's no reason to go down that route. All right, let's go back to the main line. What was the main line? All right, rook takes. And rook takes, bishop takes. You see the evaluation is still +5, right? Even going down this line. So this is my human line. Maybe a grandmaster would have worked that out in the time allotted. But still, I have an advantage. I haven't given up my advantage. All right, with some inaccuracies, of course. But yeah, he's got that passed pawn now, right? The passed pawn here. I've got to contain it. Make sure it doesn't become a big nuisance. I got to figure out. Now I have a 4 against 3 advantage here, right? So I'm going to try and get a passed pawn. All right, I'll just show you the moves. There was just maneuvering going on. I don't have a real clear plan yet. I got to get my rook. I really want to try and get my rook penetrate into enemy territory. He takes, I take, and all right. Oh, they say it's best. Yeah, I wanted to reduce the dark squared bishop's mobility and open up an avenue for my bishop with a check and maybe get my rook into play, which I was allowed to do. Okay, boom. I'm going to get another pawn now. And oh, it's funny. I was wondering about this maneuver. I wasn't sure that it was going to be accurate. But it looks like it is. So check, and he runs. Yeah, b4 is an inaccuracy, but you see it's still +5. I had +7, right? So he does that. Oh, that's a mistake. Well, it's a mistake from a certain standpoint. Bishop f3 is a blunder, really, but I still have a +4, 5. What did it want me to do? B takes c5. Oh, really? Can he get a queen? Wait a minute, I have to look at this. D2 is a mistake. Wait a second. Oh, sorry. Where was I? No, where were we? B4. Yeah, here. And it wants, what does it want? It wants H. No, okay, so that. And what did I do? This is the mistake. They say it's a big mistake. B takes C3. What did it want? Yeah, I wanted B takes C5. Let's look at that line. B takes C5. Oh, look, it wants to give it a queen. Oh, I see. I didn't look far enough. Look at that. Check. But he can block, can't he? Oh, and he can't. Yeah, I will still have a check. Oh, that's great. Okay. I missed that. I didn't look far enough down. Actually, this is a really good reminder. Always look at what you can give your opponent and see. But it got a little complicated for me. If I had more time, maybe I would have worked it out. But how many moves is that, really? It is take. But if I take and he takes back with the pawn, and then I defend, well, it ended up being very much like that actually in the end. Yeah, I took it. So that would have been the line anyway, more or less. Okay, and now technique. I got to get that d2 pawn. And he takes, I take. And now I got to get that my passed pawn. I finally got my passed pawn. I had the majority there. And the game is going to be over soon. Mate in 13. Inaccuracy, but I get the pawn. I don't give up my pawn. And it should be over soon. Time-wise at least. And mate. Alright, so that's it. Game over. He runs out of time. Okay, I hope you got something out of it. And I'll talk to you later.